And we're back again for another Thursday night. It's been a very, very interesting week. It's been a sad week. It's been a fun week. It's been an interesting week. I'm here alongside my two favorite co-hosts of all times, Shantae and Jeffrey. How y'all doing today?
Good. What's going on?
I'm cool. What's up?
Nothing much. We are here hanging out with y'all for another Thursday night. I'm gonna get right into it. No, I'm not gonna delve into y'all personal business, what y'all got going on. But let's talk about what happened this past week. Let's talk about some good and some bad, some ugly, some good. Let's talk about some personal stuff first. So, when you get to a certain age, you get to 21, and you want to go out and have parties, and you want to experience life, and you got to have parties here, and people go destination birthdays, and they do all this. So when's the last time you heard of a 11-year-old having 3 different birthday celebrations?
Rachel.
So we have a Hollywood child here, and people listen up. So we just past weekend was her birthday, and she decided she wanted to have celebration on celebration on celebration. So we understand the first one is like, we understand one. It's like you want to have a birthday celebration with just your friends. So I've gotten to the point where I'm saying when people who have kids understand this, like, I'm not about to have a birthday party for all these kids and all these parents and buy food for all these people and all these, and the kid don't care.
Very fast.
Yeah. Kids don't care about the other adults there, really. So I'm not having a birthday party. They have these famous people have these big extravagant parties and food for everybody. If you invite people to your house and you invite people to the party, you got to feed everybody. So I'm just like, okay. So we have decided. So Rachel have parties with her friends,
right?
But I guess we have had some calls. I haven't got any because they know I cuss them out. They know I don't give a damn. But they have called and said, you know what? Why can't we get invited to the party? What's going on? So we decided to do an adult party for Rachel and invite everybody. So we have an adult party where she can have all her adult family members come out and we do a dinner. So we did a Friday dinner for all our adult family members because she doesn't really have a lot of cousins. She only has like 2 cousins, really.
Right.
She only has 2 cousins, and then one just born yesterday, literally. What was just born a month ago, so she's not even coming. So she got a lot of aunties and uncles. So you have that party. And she got a lot. She racked up. She racked up. She's not racked up.
She like those parties are the best.
Yeah.
I always want to do this.
Yeah, she's not into clothes or toys or stuff like that. But she's like, give me a gift card.
That's good.
So is it good? Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it easier for you as an adult uncle?
As an adult, it's easier.
It's
easier. When kids get a certain age, you don't know what to buy them no more. It's like, dang, what do they
Unless her name is Camille, and then she's just gonna put her shopping list in Amazon. And she's very specific.
But can you remember at 11 years old what you wanted? I think I wanted some G.I. Joes. I think maybe I wanted G.I. Joes. Did I want Nintendo games?
11? I mean,
probably Nintendo games, Sega. No, I got a Sega later. Nintendo.
I don't think I wanted. There was no gift cards. I got money, but it's like, what did I get at 11?
I
Shoes, clothes. Y'all remember? Do y'all remember what y'all got at 11?
I mean, I was always big about birthday parties, not necessarily the gifts. So I was more about the activity and not as much about the gifts.
And I think that's what you did. I think that's how my idea of friendship and all that probably came about, because I don't remember having a lot of birthday parties.
Yes.
Jeffrey, do you remember us having a lot of birthday parties?
We had a couple. We had some birthday
We had
parties.
some, but not. I don't remember. I like
big and
13 and up. I don't remember no birthday. I had no birthday party 13 and up. Not that
I had a birthday party every year now. I had a birthday party every single year.
Excuse us.
Exactly.
Every single year I had a birthday. That is for sure. My mom, and that was like her thing. Like she always did it up for our birthdays.
Yeah.
I guess it's different for boys. Like when we were little, we had, but then we got older. I'm not throwing y'all boys. I'm not throwing y'all birthday party. Which is
I guess
you get a certain age.
Was it just because with boys, or because it was it was just a single parent household? Like, okay,
I
do whatever.
I think well for us, I think it was like she she knew she was raising boys, and at a certain age, like I'm not gonna treat y'all like kids anymore.
Yeah. Because y'all got to be men and do whatever.
She raised us like men.
Yeah, I can
She
say
wasn't
that.
gonna spoil us, and she didn't baby us.
Yeah, because at certain times I remember not getting gifts for a while, and then I think it got a little bit older and started getting like she just buy whatever. Yeah, how about your leather coat? How about your watch? Here goes some cologne.
What?
It's like nothing that we ever asked for. It's just like I just bought you something. Here you go.
Belt. You need a belt.
Yeah, here go a belt. How about you this nice belt?
What? No.
Yeah, that's how it went.
But I'm glad we got raised like that because
you see,
some boys getting raised right now I don't.
Well, I think it just depends on the perspective. I definitely feel like celebrating yourself is a good thing.
Yeah.
Now parties and stuff like that, I think it is people's preference.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're not really like a very social person, I don't expect that you would then be social and have a party. But if you're very like social like me and your daughter, she's pretty social with her core group. She's very social with them. So it only seems right and fair to kind of allow them to do a party if that's what they choose to do. And she definitely chooses the party. Okay.
Yeah.
She is not gonna go.
When I turned 16, I don't think I had a party when I turned 16.
Well, and the thing is,
it's called Sweet 16, so I guess I wasn't sweet. I wasn't sweet.
But I will say this. So because of when my birthday falls, I typically was not at home. So the parties I would have would be really with my family members. It wasn't really with like a whole group of friends because my birthday is over the summertime. So I would always be either visiting my family in Alabama or my family up here in Georgia. So they would have big parties. That would be like the week when my birthday came. That would be the week my parents come back to get us. It would always be the week that they would come back to get us. So then either if we were at home, so it just depends because it was like a rotation. So if we were at home, I was able to have a party with my friends. But if I was like up here or in Alabama, that would be the week that they would come get us and they would do like a big celebration with all the family. So it was always a party, and mine was always different from my sisters. I can't remember if they had like big parties like that. I don't remember what they was doing.
I don't think
change the time.
I really wanted it. I don't think I even wanted a party.
You don't think you wanted a party?
Thinking about it when I was younger, I don't think really
wanted a birthday party.
I want a birthday party now. Just get me this and I'm good.
I think that's changed. So I'm changed. So I can't even remember because I don't remember. Now I remember after I turned a certain age, I was going hitting clubs. I used to go party at clubs, but not having a party. I had a couple.
Right.
I had
like
a couple.
Going out for my birthday.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
When you that certain age. So I want to know, but she's a different breed, like I said.
Robin said that was just my mama. She had no parties either.
Gotcha. Yeah. And Kim on here. Kim's on here too. So about her son just turned 14. He didn't want no party. He was just simple. He didn't want no big party. He just want simple things.
That's how we usually are.
Hang out with a couple friends.
And
I remember going to dinners though. Every birthday we always went to Red Lobster.
Yeah, we go do that.
I remember that. We go to Red Lobster and have our dinners.
Yeah.
And then you turn to big Sweet 16. I was like always getting parties. Girls had Sweet 16. I don't know if guys had Sweet 16.
When I turned 16, I was here in Georgia. And so my mom them had a big party with me and all my cousins were like there, and it was a lot of fun because 16 is like a big kind of age. And then when I came back home, I think me and some of my friends, we just kind of got together at my house. We didn't like go anywhere. So I guess the difference is having a party where it's like big blown out, or just having like where you just have some friends, you guys get together. Or like these kids now, they always want to have like a party somewhere. Like they want an activity.
Yeah.
like a Andretti's or a skating or that's how things are made up for them to do stuff like that, or sleepovers or adventure or camping or this, that, and the other. I think because they don't get together all the time, unless
Yeah.
we got the activity ones, the kids that do football, baseball, stuff like that.
Oh,
It's-
Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. LaShawn says Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, people. Let's send out some prayers out. We're going to some prayers out for people in Florida and in the Caribbean. Hurricane Ian came through and wreaked havoc. And I've seen some crazy videos online. Have y'all seen some of these crazy videos?
Yeah.
I saw one of a seal that was going down the sidewalk. I saw one of somebody's brand new Corvette was deep underwater.
Yeah.
And then a couple of houses and boats just stacked up on each other like Legos.
It's crazy.
So I was like, wow, these prayers go by. And you know what? We were supposed to have a trip to Florida.
Mhm.
And then we saw it's going on. Even though the hurricane's gone, it's not in Florida no more. But it's the point that the winds and the rains, you got to jump on a plane. Do you want to jump on a plane and fly through a hurricane?
No.
You know, because those winds 100 miles, 145 miles per hour, and you
No.
flying in and that turbulence. I already hate flying as is, even though I know I got to fly anyways.
Yeah.
But did y'all want to jump on a plane going through it to get to your destination?
Well, they won't.
Right. They ain't gonna let you do it. They was gonna cancel.
They
it
cancel
for
your
you.
flight anyway.
Yeah.
They gonna cancel it for you.
They gonna cancel it for hey, yo. It's windy out here today. It ain't that windy. Lulu, it ain't that windy today. It was kind of cool though. I'm kind of Fall came in. Did Fall come in and kick somebody in the head or something? Because Fall just showed up and started kicking down doors and talk about it's
Well,
cold.
it was like hot just yesterday.
Is it really here?
Fall
It-
is cold.
It's not cold, but it is chilly.
It's cold. It's
I ain't
I
gonna
went
go
from
that far.
turning the fan on at night to like, okay, what the space heat
I
at?
still got my fan on.
Yeah, I'm like, you going a little too far, but yeah, it's chilly outside. I ain't gonna say it's cold.
Yeah. In the daytime, it's warm.
I had shorts on what it was. I think it was Tuesday night. I had shorts. I walked outside. I was like, "Woo, what is that?"
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. So, rest in peace to Grammy Award winning rapper Coolio, passed away at 59.
Oh,
You want a
Gangsta's
Grammy?
Paradise.
Gangsta's Paradise. Coolio, if y'all didn't know, Coolio was 59, and it was a surprise because he was at a friend's house, and the friend said Coolio just said he's going to the bathroom, and then time passed by and he didn't
was
come
like,
back out.
"Where's he
He's like, where he's at? Your friend said I'm going to the
Oh.
bathroom, and he went in there and found him on the floor, called the ambulance, and it seemed like he had cardiac arrest. So rest in peace. Prayers out to Coolio's family.
That's
He's 59
terrible.
years old.
Damn.
Coolio's gone.
We
Hate to
kind
see
of
that.
young, man. We gotta start
Take
taking
care of yourself,
ourselves,
people.
man.
Take care of yourself.
Especially
It's
us black men.
Mhm.
it's not good. It's not good. They're falling ways too. So another tragedy. We talked about this on our show a couple weeks ago about the rapper PNB Rock.
Mhm.
He was robbed and shot and killed at a restaurant. So social media went ablaze, chastising his girlfriend because she posted their food on social media. She posted their food and their location on social media. And so everybody said, why are you doing that? You don't know on that side of town, you can't be posting your location because there's these bad people. Well, these LA folks, that's the wrong side of town. You shouldn't even go to that Roscoe's on that side of town. Come to find out, the police released a picture of the guy. One was a 17-year-old, one was an older guy with his son, 38 years old, and a 17-year-old son. Supposedly, they were already at the restaurant eating when PNB Rock and his girlfriend came around and said, hey. So it wasn't even about him posting his logo. It's just somebody being ignorant. They sit in the restaurant, see somebody with some money walk in, say, okay, I'm about to rob and kill him.
Yeah.
Which is,
It's a shame.
yeah.
It's a shame. Come on, people.
But, they owe her an apology at this point.
They do. They went off in and they're not going to give her one. That's the problem.
And that's the thing. That's why people shouldn't talk before they know. Like,
What's the
and that's why I was like saying earlier, like, they doing too much. But, okay.
But that's social media, the power. So everybody jumps on because they want to be the first to report, first to say this, first to do that. Like they real reporters and journalists.
Yeah. Like when that Jesse Smollett thing came out, I
Oh,
didn't say anything. So it don't sound right. But everybody was like, oh, justice for Jesse. Da, 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 da. Man, I don't know.
right.
From the start, I was like,
Right.
Chicago at
Doesn't
2
sound right.
a.m. MAGA guys,
I'm
a
not
noose.
Yeah, I said I ain't saying nothing.
What? On the south side of Chicago? MAGA noose
Yeah.
Subway?
Right.
They watched Empire? They knew he was a gay
Mhm.
dude on Empire? How they know
Yeah.
that?
Nope. I'm like, nope. I
Well,
don't think
Because
that.
Jesse wasn't one of those stars. He wasn't no superstars or no
Nobody
big
knows.
stars that
Nobody
he
knows.
not white famous.
Nobody knows.
He was black famous, and he's hardly black famous. Because even before Empire, I didn't know who this dude was.
Me neither. Apparently, he was on other stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. The whole family was on like one show together. All the brothers and sisters.
Didn't even know. All I knew about his sister and Eve's Bayou. That's it. Journey Smollett and Eve's Bayou. That's all we know.
And then when she went to Love Country, that was like the next time I remember seeing her.
Well, she did other stuff. I remember other stuff in between that, but yeah, you don't see. So you didn't even know. But then him, Empire's the first time I seen him knew anything about him.
Yeah.
Period.
So how you think some MAGA guys gonna know who you are? Come on, Jude. And he's still fighting it. Dude, still fighting it.
He's still
I'm still innocent. I'm still innocent. I've always been innocent. Negro, please. Negro, please. So, y'all following in the footsteps. Y'all gonna boycott Bootsy? Bootsy badass. Bootsy.
For what?
Wait, say it again.
Bootsy badass.
I don't think you're saying it right.
That's the name. Bootsy badass.
You put a T in there. It's not Bootsy.
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 It's Bootsy.
Yeah, not Bootsy.
It's not Bootsy. It's Bootsy.
Bootsy badass.
Bootsy badass. I'm about to say the bad last name wrong. So Bootsy badass.
What do?
He's asking black people to ban Netflix's new Dahmer series.
Why?
Boycott, and he wants Netflix to get rid of it. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Why?
Because Jeffrey Dahmer, most of the people he killed and ate was black people.
He like dark meat.
Damn, come on now. Oh Lord, that's wrong.
He don't want white meat.
Too soon?
No, it's been over 30 years. It can't be too soon.
Too soon?
It can't be too soon. So he wants me because it's been over 30 years since 1992.
But honestly, though, a lot of people didn't. I didn't know the details about it until
you did the show. Really? You did
the details of what happened. I knew he
ate black people.
I didn't know it was.
Oh, you know it was black people. Black and gay folks because he was gay.
Didn't know that. I thought he just ate people. And he was great. Like I didn't know.
Kept him in his freezer and all that kind of stuff.
Maybe it's good for some people that just didn't know. So I don't know.
Yeah, because he wants black people, because most of the people he killed, and it's bringing up bad traumas from over 30 years of black people.
The victims' families.
The victims' families, yeah.
I mean, I get.
It's information.
If they would pay the families what the money they make from it,
they're not paying those families. They're not paying because they're not paying Dahmer's family because they're not getting nothing.
No, not Dahmer, but the families of the victims.
The victims' families.
Maybe it'll be but you're gonna sit there and make money off of
their trauma.
That ain't cool. I understand that part.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, is the stuff.
I saw it, but I was like, I don't know. I don't think I want to watch that. That's not something that looks like something I would want to watch.
Yeah.
It's about a serial killer. You watch serial killer stuff all the time.
No, but I just was like, I don't know. I'm not interested in that right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, people have their own taste of certain things they want to see and watch.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. So you're gonna boycott it with Bootsy. Well, Bootsy.
I mean, I don't know if I'm boycotting it. I just don't necessarily want to watch it, but I'm not like boycotting it. I'm just not watching it because I'm not interested.
Where they're saying it's getting as much hype and it's got the numbers such as like their top hits like Stranger Things and all their other top hits. So
I mean, people are interested in wanting to know, you know, why somebody would do that.
And they said that's what they're delving into in the show. They're delving into his backstory of why he would do that and how, you know, what kind of trauma he had or who he was, what trauma he caused by family and all that stuff back in the day.
Yeah, like I get it, but nobody was saying nothing about the Ted Bundy documentary. The John Wayne Gacy documentary. I mean, I'm just saying there's a bunch of other documentaries out there.
They made like 3 or 4 Ted Bundy shows.
Man, they made like the 3. Yeah, the last one I saw was the one with that was actor, which was pretty good.
Which one?
The guy that was on Neighbors. You remember the movie Neighbors?
Yes.
Neighbors.
James Franco, I guess.
Not him. The other guy, his friend.
I can't remember his name. Seth Rogen.
No.
He just throwing out something. Seth Rogen.
Indiana Jones. No.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
But I didn't know that. The alphabet, the LGBTQI wanted Netflix to remove the flag from its label also on that show.
Oh. Why was he gay?
Yes, Jeffrey Dahmer was gay.
Oh.
And he killed homosexuals and black folks.
Oh, that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
They didn't want him labeled with them. So everybody's up in arms about it, even though everybody's watching it.
I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you can't change the facts.
That is correct.
You can only try to understand. I don't know why you would try to understand. I'm sure that there's other people with cannibalism, that don't nobody know nothing about.
Well, there's some crazy people in this world altogether.
Yeah.
There's some crazy people in this world all together.
I guess my thought would be, okay, so you killed them.
Mm-hmm.
Then so you were eating them so there was no evidence, or you were eating them because you liked the taste?
We might have to watch the show to figure out because when they arrested him, they said they found freezers full of bodies. Parts.
Was he really eating them, or was he just freezing them?
But they found some of the cooking utensils and had stuff on there.
Yeah.
Human.
This is the news, so I haven't watched the show, so I just heard the news story and watched what social media talking about. But I know he kept some of the body parts in the freezer. That's what they found in the news, and they found that he was eating some of the people. So he was keeping the dead ones fresh. So he might kill them 1 or 2 a week, like slaughterhouse, and stick them in the freezer so he eat them next week for leftovers.
And for what I saw, I didn't see the whole thing, but like maybe I saw the first 2 episodes. Like I don't know if he ate the whole bodies, like he eat like the heart. I know he kept the skulls, and he had the thing of acid where he can get rid of the rest of the body. So I don't know if
there was parts of it, so he
meaty parts.
He wasn't like doing the carcass. He wasn't doing he wasn't doing the ribs and all of that. He was doing like a chicken leg.
I know for sure he wanted to eat their heart. He wanted to eat their hearts. Yeah. He was a sick individual.
Very sick.
Maybe
I don't think it had to do anything with like I just want to eat people. Like something is really wrong with him. From the 2 episodes
maybe he said, okay, I killed you, and so I'm absorbing your soul. Maybe he wanted to be a black person.
He was.
And maybe that's why he was killing.
He told one of the guys, I want to eat your heart. That's what
I want to eat your heart because I want the heart of a black person.
Yeah, and he sit there and he'll watch The Exorcism with his victims. The Exorcist. Yeah. Because
he's trying to, get their spirit, soul and body. So maybe he was mad that he was a white person.
That could have been the case.
Maybe he wanted to be black.
Yeah. A gay black man. And he just wanted that. So he ate all gay and black men.
It could be. I mean, that's a whole nother perspective.
That's a whole.
And they go back to when he was a kid too. So it's just like.
So when they went back to a kid, what was?
Listen.
Jeffrey said he only watched 2 episodes. He only watched 2. I ain't watched, so we're not giving no spoilers, people. Yeah. But I'm like, I'm talking about it now. Maybe some of y'all might go watch it. Maybe some of y'all won't.
But that shows why he was very traumatized as a kid, which most serial killers are.
So when they caught him, did he go to jail?
Yes, they executed him.
No, they didn't.
They did execute
somebody in jail killed him. He got killed in jail.
Oh, he got killed in jail. Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody.
He got killed in jail.
Black dude.
I thought he got killed. I thought he got executed, but he got killed in jail.
Yeah, some black dude killed him.
He probably ate somebody, one of his relatives. You ate my cousin JoJo. I'm killing you.
You know what? No.
I don't know.
You ate my cousin, so I'm gonna kill you.
I don't know. He was a cannibal. He ate. It was just that. So, everybody, breaking news. We have all found out why the Queen of England has passed away. They released her autopsy and they listed it on the cause of death. She was old.
Yeah, that part.
No heart failure, conjunctive, no regenerative, no diseases.
So they probably had speculation of, thinking maybe she had COVID and she didn't.
You know what? Sometimes people just die. They get old.
Correct.
I mean, she was old. She was old now.
People always
was she like 95?
96 or 98, I think it was around there. What she said. She was 96.
Yeah, sometimes your body's like, I can't do this no more.
Okay, stop working. Let's start working.
Stop.
And she's gone.
That's human nature. We just want a reason. What happened?
Yeah, like Betty White. She was just too young to die. Why?
She was 100. She like, I'm tired of living.
I do not want to be that old. Please.
You don't want to be that? Stop it.
Listen, if I'm that old, I'm thinking, am I being punished? Please. No.
I thought you're not being punished. You live a good life.
100, I can't even do nothing. I'm sitting there.
Not necessarily.
You don't know. There's some 100-year-olds walking around shopping, doing their own shopping, driving cars.
My great uncle, he's 84 years old, and my grandma is like 82 or 83, so they getting up there in age.
But it's not 100 though.
It's not 100, but I'm saying that's like a long time to live, and
that's double your life.
Yeah.
You gotta think about your life. What your life is now, they lived an extra 40 years.
Extra 40.
So think about that.
I'm still
double your life.
Freaked out when somebody be like, "Yeah, I was born in 2002." I'm like, God.
I know.
Yeah, they walk around driving cars and everything. Adults, you like, hold on.
They're adults. I'm like, whoa.
I'm super old.
It was just a couple days ago.
2002.
You're like, I'm super old now.
Robin has a relative that lived to be 104, and her grandpa is turning 90. Yeah, so our grandmother just passed last year. She was 92.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was up, and she was. You know how she was. She
traveling.
She cut you out in a minute.
Disciplining people.
I just don't want to be to the point where if I'm too old, I can't even move.
Right. So you want to be like, as long as you're feeling like you're still mobile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're not like in a bed and can't move, and everybody got to do for you. Okay. I understand.
I don't want to put nobody through that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, he just bring him his food. He gonna eat. It's gonna be like 2 hours for him to eat the food, but he gonna eat.
Yeah.
Well, Breezy was talking about when her dad's mom died. She got up and said, "I love y'all, but I'm real tired tonight." She went to bed and didn't wake back up. She was 93.
Oh wow!
So she knew it. She's like, "Okay, I'm super tired. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go rest with God and just bye bye." Yeah, 96, old age, and passing away. So I got a text message this morning from one of our viewers talking about the situation with Brett Favre, Mike Vick situation. I got a text message this morning, and I want to touch on that subject. Mm-hmm. So I touched on the subject last show, I think it was show before, when I say, well, Mike Vick, when Mike Vick got in his trouble, he was an active player, and he was doing this, he was doing that. And he got in trouble, so that's why they talked about his situation so much. So he sent me an article where they have on a sports news thing, asking the question. The reporter asked the question, "What was Mike Vick's life in jail?" Mike Vick been out of jail, I don't know, 10 years maybe. Who knows? Longer than that.
They worrying about the wrong thing.
But they're not talking about Brett Favre, who has got into more trouble because they found out that he's donated money. His foundation was supposed to be for kids with cancer, but he constantly donating money to his old school. And he tried to get the $5 million from Mississippi to donate to University of Southern Mississippi so that they can build a volleyball stadium where his daughter plays volleyball.
Okay, you're doing too much.
So
it's getting out of hand.
Appropriate funds on a 503c.
And they said nobody's talking about it. Media's not talking about it.
Yeah. You can't. That's misappropriation of funds.
Well, he taking it from the welfare.
Yeah, it was I think it was COVID funds for poor people in Mississippi.
The poorest state in the United States.
Poorest state. I didn't know. That's what I can't understand. They said Mississippi is the poorest state in the United States. Mississippi don't have manufacturing. They don't have tourism. I guess because they don't have certain things, they become the poorest state. They don't have businesses.
Because remember, the way that states get money is through taxes.
Correct.
So, it's either the tax that they tax you during for your paycheck, or it's going to be the sales tax. So if you have people who not making a lot of money, they're not contributing a lot. So, you don't have a lot of high net worth individuals living there. So they're not paying as much tax into the state government. So there's nothing that's enticing people to come to Mississippi. Well, what they needed to do was, create maybe some type of incentives for businesses to come.
Yeah,
because that has to do with the leadership.
That has to do with the leadership. Is it a Republican leadership? Probably. Well, I don't know, Democratic, Republican, but the leadership, because they don't have. I don't know, and I'm Mississippi people. Y'all can correct me if y'all aren't watching. Y'all know anything about this? Do y'all have any manufacturing? Do y'all have any big corporations that are based out of Mississippi? Do y'all have casinos? Don't they have casinos? They have casinos, but casinos don't really. They take money from people. They gambling establishments.
They don't pay taxes.
They
only when you win.
No, I'm talking about the casinos.
As a business, they probably do.
I mean, they have to probably pay for their gambling license, and then they probably have to. There's probably some sort of, taxes that they do have to pay, but that's probably not enough to stimulate the economy to the tune of. I mean, if you have 10 casinos, you're trying to make 10 casinos basically fund a whole state. That's,
So it's a shame that he really stealing from them. I don't think I'm not even gonna defend the man. He's just stealing from them because he want to give it to his daughter's school.
And he knew it was wrong because he sent the text to the governor. Are you sure ain't nobody gonna find out about this?
Oh my!
You sure? That was the text said, so he knew he was wrong. So
they all going down for this fraud because everybody getting locked up. I think they just issued. I think the department just issued it was for a company in Chicago, I believe it was. They were supposed to be providing meals on some COVID funds.
Yeah,
it was like $130 million fraud scheme they brought down. It's like so much people going to jail over COVID funds, and they thought, "Oh no, government giving us free money. We got it. We gonna do this. We gonna do that." I was like, "Y'all people don't understand."
Yeah,
millions of dollars, and it's like they going after everybody.
No, they gonna get. They coming.
They coming. They even coming for the ex-president of y'all's. They coming for him too.
Yeah. And my thing is, for those people that want to be like, well, he's not an active player, that's why ESPN is not talking about it. I bet you if he died, they talk about him.
Right. Have a whole thing about it.
Whole thing about
Oh, Brett Favre was this. He did this. He did that. He was that. Such so. So I can see at least TMZ's putting it out there. I'll give it to TMZ. They putting it out there.
Yeah.
I don't know about ESPN and what's up, Fox Sports. They're not talking too much about it, but every time I scroll into TMZ, they got something. They done came up with more allegations and more stuff that he done did.
Yeah.
So I'm like, come on, dude, you tripping. So
yeah,
it's what's going on in the world. So what else is going on with you, Shartae? Anything spectacular you want to talk about this evening?
I don't want to talk about anything.
Jefferson.
Nope.
Lord have mercy. Y'all just going to shut it down like that. Oh, so this weekend, if you are in Atlanta, please stay. I would say stay out of the city, but shoot, they're migrating up to our side of town. It's the BET Hip Hop Awards weekend.
Oh,
they're in town. Yes. I saw and they're having it at the Cobb Energy.
Oh yeah,
it's at the Cobb Energy because I went to see a client today, and I was like, "Why is all these cars?" And then I realized, and I saw on my Facebook page a lot of parties going on. So yes, so if you don't have to go downtown, I suggest you stay away from downtown because also Saturday is the R&B concert.
Oh yeah.
The big R&B concert is on Saturday at the State Farm Arena. So that's probably why they moved. Jeffrey just having issues with Hip Hop Awards.
They haven't stopped doing that yet.
I thought they had. I haven't watched it in a while. I didn't even watch the BT Awards this year. I heard the aftermath, but I didn't really watch it.
The aftermath.
Well, you know that they talk about who won, the aftermath about whose performance, whose speech, and all that stuff. Some of these award shows are just getting to a point where They don't even have good performances no more.
We don't need the hip hop wars anymore. They don't know how to act.
Well,
when they come to Atlanta, they act the fools. You know, the robbers and the killers are out trying to rob them now. You know, so I would stay away. If you're for your own safety, I would stay away.
You remember the Source Awards? I'm glad they stopped doing that crap.
But that never was here. That was in New York.
No, I'm saying in general. You remember when they used to do that crap?
I remember the Source Awards. It was always a problem.
Oh my goodness.
It's always a problem. But it's season concerts and stuff going on. So it's a very packed weekend down in the city of Atlanta. So if you're gonna hang out, please be safe, people. Please be safe. Be look out for everything going on. They breaking into cars. They robbing people on the streets. Get you at restaurants. Just be careful.
They're breaking into cars in general. We don't matter what.
We don't want to revisit that, do we, Jerry?
No.
Why you gotta keep bringing it up?
I didn't bring it up. I'm just saying that's what they doing downtown. I'm just, goodness gracious, Lord have His mercy upon us of what's going on. So, say this story. It's a little sports story. So, Shantae. So, this weekend, or was it yesterday or the day before? Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees hit his 61st home run of the season. Mm-hmm. So in baseball, usually if you're a fan and you catch these balls, you get the team awards you, or the player tries to give you some stuff like season tickets. They give you signed jerseys. They try to give you stuff to go along to get the ball back because it's historic.
Okay.
So the guy, Aaron Judge hit the ball. The guy, it was in Canada. The guy reached out to catch the ball. It hit his glove and he dropped it. So reason I'm telling this story is because back in the early 2090s, when Mark McGwire was chasing the same record, dude caught the ball. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to get this way. Dude caught the ball. He caught the ball, and the stadium, everybody offered him, oh, do you want to get a signed jersey? You want to get free tickets? You want to get that? So the guy said, no, I want to take a picture with Mark McGwire and the ball and send it. Mark McGwire was asked and said, no, I don't want to do it. Dude took the ball. 3 months later, sold it for $3 million. Of
course he did.
Yeah. There you have it.
So the moral of the story is when you're sitting at a baseball game and these balls come at you that are history making, because I think there was a 700.
I'm trying to see. Okay.
The balls come at you. You got to catch them because they're worth a lot of money when they're hitting certain. Because didn't somebody hit a 700? You a baseball, Jerry? You're a baseball guy.
Pujols, I think Pujols.
Yeah, Pujols.
Pujols.
Hit for the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah.
Hit a 700th home run.
Yeah.
That ball's worth probably $1 million right now.
Yeah. If you can get it, like if that ball lands in there, you're gonna be fighting with people too.
Correct.
Well, I mean when Barry Bonds hit that 756, man, I don't know. Whoever got it didn't end up with it. Because there was
a fight.
I mean, come on. There's like 1 million people.
Because he beat Hank Aaron's record. It was beating Hank Aaron's when it was holding.
Yeah.
For so long.
Yeah.
Shantae's so disinterested in the sports talk.
I mean, I'm just listening. I don't have anything to contribute to it because I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Talking about balls.
We're talking about balls. All right. So racist America has struck again. So Lizzo, everybody's favorite, hanging out female, hanging out to the world, show it all. Lizzo had a concert in DC, and they gave her the Library of Congress, allowed Lizzo to play a historical flute that was given to Thomas Jefferson in 1813 by somebody from Paris. It's a crystal flute.
Wow.
So she's never been played ever. And Lizzo got on stage and they brought it out to her and let her play it because she's trained as a class, made history. So, of course, the racists came out talking about why are you letting her, why the black woman got to play it? It's so degrading to our history to let her play that flute on stage.
I don't even know why anybody's even giving that person any energy.
Well, you know, they come out of the woodworks when anytime black folks do something that they've never seen black folks do.
And that's fine. But what's fueling the story is that people are giving it energy. If everybody's like, oh, okay.
That is true. That is true. Because
like, I'm not about to get all up in arms. You said what you had to say. I'm not about to give you no energy on that.
Yeah.
Because it's even it gets crazy in.
I mean, as long as you don't touch me.
As long as they don't touch you.
Yeah, sticks and stones.
People gonna troll no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. I was like, people have nothing else better to do.
They don't. They have nothing better to do.
Nothing. Nothing else better to do. The 200-year-old, I'm sorry, James Madison. It was gifted to James Madison, and Lizzo was the first person ever to play.
Cool.
I think it's great for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's always gonna be a hater no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, because as the haters came for Miss Halle Bailey, who's playing the Little Mermaid, there's an issue with white nerds and black people playing in these science fiction shows, being black characters in science fiction shows, because now they have an uproar about a black character in the Game of Thrones show. They got a black character in the Lord of the Rings TV show. I'm surprised they ain't gotten mad about the black people in Bridgerton. It's like black people went around back in the 1800s.
Yeah, they were. They was the ones building y'all houses.
It's like we didn't do nothing.
And cooking y'all meals.
And raising y'all children's.
Which is how there's so many mixed people these days.
Oh, that's a product of
light-skinned people out there. Yeah.
Of black mammies raising these white children. They like, oh, you my mama. Oh, okay. Maybe I can go with a black woman. Or
maybe. The asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation, that's what you call it? That's what we're calling it? Asphyxiation?
Yeah.
Remember you kill somebody?
No. Like you
suffocate them?
No, I don't think so.
Is it asphyxiate? You got asphyxiated? I don't know.
When you focused on when you're focused on,
you died of asphyxiation. Does that not sound
strangulation? Right? Maybe.
No, I heard.
It's something like that. I don't know.
Okay, we'll go with that.
We're going off subject. That's it. All right, folks. It's been another wonderful Thursday night with y'all hanging out with us, which we appreciate y'all every Thursday for y'all, especially y'all on the replay, because them views are crazy. I appreciate y'all getting up to 120 views last week of our replays. Even if y'all watch us for 5 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever it is, as long as y'all in there giving us our views, I appreciate y'all. So this has been another Thursday night of the Three Clarks hanging out with y'all, talking junk, messing around, having a good time. I appreciate y'all. Y'all got anything to say, Shantae and Jefferson?
No.
See you next week.
And we are gone, and we will catch y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. I think Batman Warner Brothers might sue me for that, but oh well. Holla at y'all. Peace.